Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where we've ascended to the top of Moonrise Tower, and our intention is to fight Ketheric Thorm. Because this is such a momentous battle, I'm going to attempt to buff my characters with turn-based items or spells before we actually click on the door, and hopefully the buffs last through whatever happens on the other side as we get into combat. So I'm going to go into turn order here. We're going to have Astarion start by casting a spell on himself. I think probably Mirror Image or maybe Blur. To have him concentrating on something is probably a good idea. Greater Invisibility is a great option for him. But I think Mirror Image is maybe the... well... having him have 10 turns of advantage on everything could be amazing. But this is an important fight, so I think we will cast the Scroll of Greater Invisibility on himself. Okay, so he's invisible for 10 turns. Karlach cannot concentrate on a spell, but if we take a look at her items, is there something we can do? Maybe an oil? Oh, we can use a soul coin as a bonus action. All right, let's have her consume a soul coin. I don't know what that does to her. This is the first one we've ever used. Infernal Fury. The hatred and pain of a captured soul fuel Karlach's infernal machine. Her weapon and unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 fire damage when she is raging or when her hit points drop below 25%. Okay, fair enough. Shadowheart. What do we want her concentrating on? What do we have up here at level 5? Mass Cure Wounds, Flame Strike, Daylight, Polymorph. Guardian of Faith, Banishment, Dominate Person. Maybe we don't want her concentrating on something. Fear, Bestow Curse, Spirit Guardians. Did she not have Confusion? I guess she doesn't. Seeming. Maybe we don't want her concentrating on something because... let me just check her spellbook real quick. I thought she had Confusion somewhere. I don't know what... she's got so many spells. No, we did set her up. If she had Confusion, I would have put it in there. So maybe we don't have her concentrate on something right away. Maybe we have her cast a concentration spell when we get in there. And then Tava, we're definitely going to be casting haste here. I think on Karlach. On Karlach. Okay, so we're buffed up. We're concentrating on haste. Astarion's concentrating on greater invisibility. She's concentrating on nothing, and she's gonna rage, so she can't concentrate on anything. But she did consume a soul coin. All right, there's nothing left for it but to make our way inside and see what happens. Wish me luck. That must be the man himself.
You. What have you done? What have you done to me?
You were feeding off Night Song for a century. No longer.
How dare you interfere? You are like the digits of a hand. It is for you to act, not to decide. You serve the Absolute. You serve me. Bow, you dog. Bow! The prism. You've had it all this time, you worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break.
Oh, yeah.
You.
How good it is to see you again, Ketheric. At last you found a godmaster that suits you, it seems.
Halen, the thief. You stole Isabel from me, and now you think you'll take my life in the bargain?
You dare to speak her name? After your crimes innumerable, you would evoke her before me!
Enough! This ends here and now. At last.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side!
All right, let's do this. Okay, let's check our initiative. So our whole team is going first. Aylin's going later. He has some friends here. So who's he got? We've got Ketheric Thorm himself. Looks like he's a paladin. We've got a Mistress of Souls up there to summon more necromites. We've got the General's Warhound, and then a bunch of necromites. The necromites I'm not worried about. The two main enemies I am, very much so. So we have Ketheric up here. Interesting. Okay. He's got his hound by his side. Where is the Mistress of Souls? She's a spellcaster, so we do want to deal with her. That's her right there. Okay. So, first things first, we want to just obliterate Ketheric if we can. And so to start, I want Tava to try to put vulnerability on him. So we want to put perilous stakes on him. Let's see if we can make that happen. Target's too far. Let's actually take a look at him first. He's resistant to necrotic, immune to poison. He's got Aura of Protection, +5 bonus on saving throws. So that's rough. Aura of Hate. The Paladin and any nearby fiends and undead deal an additional 5 bludgeoning damage to damage dealt with melee weapons. Arcane Enchantment, +1 bonus to spell save. Dark Vision, +1 bonus to armor class. What's his AC? 22. Yikes. Okay. He's got extra attack. Immutable form, can't be polymorphed. Advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Divine Smite, Magical Plate. Reaper's Rigidity. When activated, you can't be moved against your will by any spell or action, but have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and shield bash. Okay. That's a lot to take in. The first thing we should do is try to give him try to reduce his ability to make saving throws. So unfortunately, Nightsong or Shadowheart can't quite get close enough to put the Shriek ability on him. So we're going to need to move. I don't think we're going to be able to take him out in the first turn. So we'll take out the Spellcaster instead. We'll let him have his turn, and then we'll get up towards him. So I think we have Shadowheart comes here.
On I go.
And invokes her sword's ability. So Fail or Alluve, we're going to use Shriek. This is going to add a D4 penalty to Charisma, Wisdom, and Intelligence saving throws, and affected creatures receive an extra 1 to 4 thunder damage. Before we do that, let me take a quick look at her abilities here. Elixirs. She doesn't have a second level spell slot. I guess we can't upcast this either. So yeah, in terms of bonus action, she doesn't have a lot to do. But I think getting this Shriek melody out is important. So we're going to do this first. Okay, so that affected those two necromites, but more importantly, it affected this person. That's Shadowheart's turn. Okay. Karlach is up next. Karlach actually can get to him, but he has 22 AC. So he's going to be hard to deal with. And we want to put vulnerability on him before we start using any of her stuff. So let's take a look. She's got 2 actions and a bonus action. Probably we want her to rage. Yeah. That's definitely her bonus action, is to rage here. Okay. And then, with our 2 actions, I think we go in and work on this person. We do have an action to heal ourselves with Unrelenting Ferocity. We don't need Reckless Attack because our weapon already... Oh no, we do need Reckless Attack, that's right. Okay, let's see what our chance to hit here is. 90%. What about our passives? If we turn Great Weapon Master on, we're still at 65, and with Reckless, we can destroy her. So I think we go in with Reckless attack and try and take her out in one turn with Karlach. Let's do that. 88% chance to hit. Crits and kills actually give her another action because of the Bloodlust and the bonus action. So we could get like, what, 4, 6, 7 attacks? Could happen. Let's see if we can make this work. Just getting an extra D4 of fire from... wow, that was a big hit. How much did that do? 22 slashing, 1 force, 2 fire damage, and then the 4 thunder damage from the Shriek. That's the damage rider that I was talking about last episode. So total of 23, 25, 29 damage on the first hit. All right, let's go again. Nice, that's even better. That was 26, 29, 30 damage. Okay. We gotta use another hit here to do some work to finish her off. Okay, there's the kill, which grants us another action. Can we get to this one? Can we get past Shadowheart somehow? She's not quite moving the way I want her to, but that's okay. Let's go against the ones that have the damage buff. Let's go here. Oh, we don't get the bonus action because we raged. All right. But we have another attack here. Straight up slaughtered that guy. We can get this guy without moving. So let's try and take him out. Another kill. And then we'll move closer here. An excellent turn from Karlach. Let's move her as close to Ketheric as we can get him. As we can get her. Let's actually get in. Yeah, if we can threaten them, let's do it. We're raging. This is great. We'll put both of them in opportunity attack range. Amazing turn from Karlach. All right.
Sometimes the only way out is...
So now we've got Tava and Astarion. The Mistress of Souls is done, so we want to work on these two if we can. If we can't, we want to take some of these folks out. Ideally, we want to silence him. And we do have... I think... it's tough. On the one hand, I want to use Perilous Stakes on him, but I think we'll save that for next turn. I think we're going to start by taking a Potion of Speed. I know we have a bunch of them saved up. Yeah, we have 6 Potions of Speed. So for 3 turns, we're going to get an extra bonus action, plus 2 bonus to armor class, advantage on dex saving throws, and double movement speed. All right, this is the time to use it for sure. So now, unfortunately, we can't put Perilous Stakes on him. We could go to town on his dog. We could take the dog out. We can get... Where can we get with her movement speed? Can I send her up this way? No, even with the movement speed buff, she can only get to Ketheric himself. All right, well, let's get to... No, we can't get to Ketheric, even with double movement speed. So I could dash to get there. And then what? I'm concentrating on haste, so I don't want to do anything with that. We should turn Lathander's light on to deal with the undead here. Maybe we just come over here and work our way through these undead. With her passive thing, where if she gets them below 15, she can one-shot all these guys if she hits. So we'll take out maybe the 4 of them, and then move up for the second turn. I think that's the play for Tava. All right, so let's start with an attack on this guy. He should die. His friend should take some damage.
May the gods take you first.
Yeah, he's dead. You're dead. You're dead. They're all blind, so she has advantage. Awesome turn for her. Let's go get based with Ketheric as close as we can get. Very good turn. Oh, and they're undead, so they're affected by that as well. They both saved against it, but that's fine. Okay, and then last we have our boy here. So, I wonder if we have an anti-mage arrow. I don't actually know. We need to get somewhere good, though. We're invisible, so we have advantage on everything. If we can get somewhere good... now, if we could get to him, we could silence him, maybe. Can I Misty Step? I used it, didn't I? Did I get it back? I do have Misty Step. I can get to here. Okay, let's do it. Stealth successful. Let's come over here. And then we're gonna sneak attack him and get the offhand. Oh no, we used our bonus action, so we can't silence him. So do I have a coating? No, I can't use a coating either. Damn. All right, well, I guess we just take our sneak attack and hope that it works. Nice. 24. He had some kind of like return attack or something there, some kind of riposte. I don't know what happened there. Ketheric Thorm used bash, but I think it missed us. Yeah, we got sneak attack. 24 damage. That's a good start, and we're still invisible. All right. So that's our turn. He gets to go, and his dog gets to go, which is probably not great for us. We've taken out all of his helpers, and then Dame Aelin gets to go. Let's see what happens. Okay, he's using blinding smite. This is gonna hurt our... This is gonna hurt our concentration on haste, which might knock Karlach out, which would be bad, obviously. She'd be lethargic for a turn. What other reactions do we have? Protection? Would it be if he attacked someone else? Paralyzing critical, we already used. I'd like to use charm instead. So let's not use psionic backlash because of the spell. Let's wait to see if he hits and use charm instead. We lost concentration on haste, so Karlach is going to be lethargic, but let's charm him. He saved against it. That was a huge hit from him. We took a lot of damage. All right, he missed his second attack. That's amazing. Hellhound comes in. He's gonna bite her. We're not doing well. Bite on Karlach. Now Dame Aelin gets to go. Wow, he is so strong. Why are you attacking that? No, that's terrible. Come help us with him. Okay. Now, we need to move her in range so that he gets this disadvantage, or the minus D4 to his saving throw. Okay, so he's affected by the thing. I think we also... Is there anything else we can do to make him harder to make him, like, suffer? We could use a flame strike here. That'd be a great spell, but we're all in the middle of it. Guardian Faith could be good. Every time it deals damage, attacks nearby enemies. Dominate person. I would love to find some way to lower his saving throws. Yeah, bestow curse could be really good here. Let's try to bestow... Oh, he's got 10% chance. She's got 10% chance. Disadvantage on charisma checks and saving throws. Hang on, what is it that I want to put on him? I want to put the perilous stakes on him. That is a... Oh, he's got 50% chance. It doesn't say there's a saving throw. So I don't know how that works. Maybe this is just a chance. A flip of the dice? Let's hold off on having Shadowheart do anything. Let's see if we can get this applied to him. Nice! So he's vulnerable to all damage. Okay. All right. I'm not sure what we want to do with Shadowheart yet. She is here. Is there some way we can get advantage on him? I don't think so. Karlach is lethargic. Can't move or take actions, bonus actions, or reactions. Yeah, that sucks. She's gonna lose her she's gonna lose her... What is the word I'm looking for, please? Rage as well. All right, so that took our bonus action. We do have 4 attacks on him, and he's vulnerable, and we can smite him. Let's just see if we can kill him. Maybe Tava can just straight kill him here. He's still got high defense, but let's see. All right, Divine Smite 2.
Enough. My lord, beckons me.
Wait, he's running?
You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter? Isabel.
Oh, that what? Oh, that's what we awoke in the wall crack. That's his ace in the hole. That's his trump card. Oh no.
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
Oh, that's not good.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
Okay, we're still in the middle of a fight. The dog is still here. So that smite, I guess that smite did enough damage to trigger an event where he runs away. So I thought we were doing really well, but I guess we're gonna have to fight him a second time. Hopefully we can get a long rest before, because we burned a lot of resources. Let's deal with this hound. Okay.
Well, no choice but to follow.
Tava got really hurt by him. His smite attack did, I don't even know. Let me go check. It did like almost her full life. What did it do? Use Divine Smite. Wait, what happened? Blinding Smite. Yeah, 16 plus 3 is 19. 22. 33 right there. He did like half her life in one smite, and then the dog came over, I think, and bit her. Wow, what a cool fight. I feel bad about Night Song. She's in trouble. Okay, so how long does your soul coin last? Until long rest? Okay, well that's good to know. We definitely need to take a short rest here.
Time to get going.
And then we need to heal Tava. So what have you got on hand, Shadow? A level 4 cure wounds, maybe? 8 to 36 healing. 27's pretty good. All right, after the short rest, we can reapply Shield of Thralls. Carla could dash again to get 6 more temporary hit points, but I don't think that's necessary. Tava's only got a level 3 and a level 2 left. Shadowheart still has some juice. Karlach's out of rages, though. That's bad news. And Astarion, well, we don't really use his magic that much. All right, let's check the journal. Wow, what a cool fight. We battled Ketheric Thorm. Before we could finish him, he fled somewhere below the tower. We need to follow him. I guess it was... Where did he go? Yeah, the top of this thing that exploded. All right. Well, damn, crazy fight. I felt like it was going really well. That buff before the fight thing worked out pretty good. I think we need to take a long rest and rearm, since he's probably going to be at full health again when we see him, and he's going to have that tentacle monster to fight with. So I will tell you now, dear viewer, that we are probably going to have the rest of this episode and maybe some of the next going around and like investigating, looting the whole top of the tower that we skipped over last time. I wanted to get to this fight for episode 100, and we did, and I feel like it went well. Nobody died. We got through it in like 2 rounds. We absolutely straight wrecked those people. Lady Aelin didn't do that much. She killed 1 necromite and then got like absorbed by a tentacle. So I'm a little worried about her, but we've got a lot of work to do before the next battle. So, and probably a long rest. So just FYI, it's gonna be a bit before we get there. So, all right, we're in a decent condition now with our second short rest and some healing behind us. We have enough safety if we come across a non-boss fight. So we're gonna start investigating, looting, and seeing what we found. All right.
Looking ahead.
Good fight. I wish I knew how the soul coins work, because like we basically wasted it here. It was not bad, and we have more to use. It only adds a D4 to her though, so you know when to use it. I guess at a big boss fight like that is probably a good idea. We're near the end of Act 2, and I gather from what I've tried to avoid spoilers, but Act 3 has a lot of big boss fights in it, so to be on the lookout for that. Okay, let's start with this chest since it's right here.
Should be easy.
Barely made it, but good enough.
Never a dull moment.
All right, what's our primary reward here? The Ring of Exalted Marrow, a rare ring, grants a level 1 enchantment spell, Exhort the Risen, subjugate the undead with your commands. Damn. And Ghoulish Touch, 2d6 necromantic, lash out with deadly claws and possibly paralyze the target. Elves and undead cannot be paralyzed by this attack. That's an action. All right, well, this is, I think, a Shadowheart ring. I think that makes sense for her. Let's double check what she's actually wearing here. She's wearing Arcane Synergy. Yeah, she's not doing a lot with cantrips. The occasional Sacred Flame. And Shifting Corpus Ring, Invisibility, and Blur. She's not really using either of those either. I guess of the two of these, Blur's not bad. But Mirror Image is better if we're going to give her something to concentrate on before a fight. I probably should have used this before this fight, but she didn't take any damage anyway. I think Exhort the Risen and Ghoulish Touch are both interesting for her. Remind me what Arcane Synergy is? Weapon attack, steal. Yeah, she's not using weapon attacks either. Let's get rid of this and give her the Ring of Exalted Marrow instead. Okay, that's a good find. Cool ring. Let's start looting the rest of the top of the tower here. Squire died. He was just a dog. He left nothing behind. The Scroll of Her Glory. We have some lore here, looks like. It does sound pretty clear to me that Ketheric Thorm is trying desperately to resurrect his daughter. That seems to be his main goal. An instructional missive to Zealots of the Absolute offered an audience. To be seen is to be known, and to be known by her is most perfect. One must rid one's mind of all veils. Nothing can escape her unseeing gaze, so to hold any secrets before her is folly. All you have, every little scrap of your being, belongs to her. In return, you may be offered a fraction of her being, a shard of perfection lodged in your uncomprehending mind. We are true souls, after all, and the truth our souls hold is hers. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the Absolute is like a creation of the Illithid Elder Brains, or their Council of Elders, whatever their grand design is. I think the Absolute is the puppet they use to trick their followers, who they can command anyway, into doing their bidding. All right, let's hit up these necromites. These necromite piles. More gold is always good.
Anything of use?
Anything up here? Just an ancient overrun war machine, a catapult or something. All right. Is that a door? It is, but we can't interact with it. Coming over here, doesn't look like there's much there. All right. We got the necromites. Got another crate here. Doesn't look like there's anything of value up there. Come back around. Some torches. Empty crates. All right. What do we got here? Another empty vase. Where did we come up? There's a brazier here. The metal door, that's probably where we came up. I don't see anything here. Over on this side, there's nothing either. Is that dangerous? No? Okay. Jahir is here. We can check in with her in a moment. These other necromites have some goodies. We need to get to a merchant, too, I must say. We can head back to the Last Light Inn probably for a rest before we chase after Ketheric, or Ketheric. They pronounce it a little bit differently. Okay, nothing there. And then, yeah, we would have to jump into this hollow tower. I don't want to talk to Jaheira if it's going to trigger a cutscene that forces us to go down there, so I am going to hit a quick save here real quick before we check in with her. Because I do need a merchant and a long rest. I need it. See what she has to say.
The General will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was illithid. Follow it below and find him, before he has a chance to subdue the Night Song again.
You and your Harpers aren't coming?
Better they stay here, and hold the tower should Ketheric's army catch wind of our assault. But if you have room for one lone soldier, I would face Ketheric by your side.
Yeah, I can't take you with me. My party's full. Do you really think your soldiers can hold out against an entire army?
If our luck holds, they won't need to. If it doesn't, well, they are Harpers. Being outnumbered is part of the job. But the sooner we reach Ketheric and rob his army of their reason to fight, the better.
Do you know what to expect when we find him?
Theory and supposition, none of which will help us in the fight to come. Ketheric must die, and the Absolute with him. We will work out the details as they rear their ugly heads.
Okay, better you stay behind. I'll handle things from here.
As you wish. Good hunting.
All right, thank you, Jaheira. Let's make our way back downstairs. We've got that whole level to explore. I'm sure there's more goodies and secrets there. So we have to do that before we head down this hole. And I guess that hole is going to be how we get to the other side of the oubliette. Hopefully we do get a chance to rescue our tiefling friends.
Let's see what this does.
Okay, so we're back where we started. But this time we're going to actually explore around here without kind of rushing. Let's see, we've got Glory of the Absolute. Now come we in reverence before the Absolute and her true souls, rejoicing in the three glories of belonging and reveling in the requital for deeds duly done in the Absolute's name. Glory the first is our purpose, filling us with determination to bring to all mortals the joy of reverence of the Absolute. Glory the second is our obedience, the bliss of knowing that we exalt ourselves when we surrender our wills to the Absolute's commands. Glory the third is our dominion, for obedience to the Absolute places us above other mortals, and it is righteous to command them. And when through our obedience we have achieved dominion, the Absolute grants us permission for requital, revelry without restraint to express our joy and pride in the Absolute's service. We'll take a scroll of Speak with Dead, and I guess we're already selling that probably. Let's see what else we've got. At this point, we have tons of gold. I'm really only interested in, like, magical items and potions and scrolls that might help us in our fight. Arrows and oils and things like that. Okay, so coming in here, we've got a painting, I guess. So we started from the iron door. We can remember that and begin making our way through. This was what? Somebody's room? Oh, the mimic was here. We got some good stuff out of that. Wait a second. What is that? A Selunite robe. 11 armor class. All right. An open heresy. Few recognize Shar as a goddess of creation or Selûne as a goddess of destruction, yet both are true. We've read this before. We do have an amulet. Thank you very much. These roots, I think, go down to the first floor, right? Yeah, okay. I What else have we got in this room? An autumno crocus. We can take that, no problem. Doesn't seem like there's a lot else over here in this room. Stuffed boar head. Let's see what the plaque says.
Melodia Thorm, loving mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten.
So this was Melodia's room. I think this goes out to... Yeah, this goes out to the balcony. Okay, we don't need to be out here. There was a... They had some sort of exterior, like, court, I guess, that they held, where somebody sat in this throne. That's fine. Okay, this room, kind of a master bedroom kind of feel to it. We have the Apostle's Diary. Most of the text has been scoured away by time, but what remains appears to be some form of ritual incantation. Your white ribs the pillars, your bleached skull the dome. Take on Apostle's final form, cathedral wrought of blessed bone. Now, to me, that seems like...
Ketheric's been studying something called the Apostle. But of which god?
That seems like a clue to a riddle, so I'm going to take that with me. Looking around, we also have Celto's Ethic of War by Christina Suelto. My colleague Amaps proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war and forgiveness upon victory. Are we to spare our enemies then, once they've fallen to our might? Are we to put all hatred behind us when surrender is offered? Indeed not. For what shall we do once our opponent gathers new armies and masses them once again along our borders? Shall we wage another war and count the lives snuffed out by our own magnanimity? Once an enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground. Only then can we be free of its specter. Alright, so total war ethos. Got it. What do we have here? Wooden desk. Attracting Drow exiles. Probably an interesting read, but not super relevant to our current endeavors. I think I'll skip that for now. What else have we got in here? There's a skeleton over here. Invasions plans for Baldur's Gate we've seen. Okay. We have a missive from Gortash. That may be relevant.
General, given what we know from my research about the Gith artifact, I can't emphasize enough how critical it is that it be recovered. The power that artifact contains can boost our own efforts to unforeseen levels, but if it falls into the hands of enemies of wit and persistence, it could bring down all of our plans and schemes. The body of our hand-picked captain for the artifact raid wasn't found in the wreckage of the Nautiloid, and I'm not at all easy in my mind about that fact. Find the artifact. Employ rigorous means. Do not fail. Lord Gortash.
Oh, he's talking to the general like a subordinate. That's really interesting. And I wonder if the hand-picked captain he's talking about isn't Shadowheart. Could be, right? Her memories are gone. This Lord Gortash, when we get to Baldur's Gate, this might be relevant. Let me stick that in Shadowheart's inventory. Because I think that might be relevant to her, maybe. She might be the captain mentioned there.
Right, what now?
Okay. We do have a wicker basket here. This is nice. We got a scroll of confusion. Very nice. I was looking for that on Shadowheart, so we'll give her the scroll. Pick this up. Absolute outfit. Adorned with the tripartite symbol of the Absolute, this ensemble of black and green presents the wearer as either a mocker or a devotee of the cult, or someone who likes the cut and color, or someone who's cold. We already have one of those on that we took as a disguise, so we'll leave that one. We've got a lever here. Who knows what that does? I guess we'll pull it and find out.
Path lies before me.
Something happened somewhere. The screen shook a teeny tiny little bit. What else have we got? We got the opulent chest here. Nobody seems to be noticing traps.
Something over there.
But they noticed the loose planks. Okay, let's check the opulent chest. Let's have Astarion unlock this.
Oh, for a skeleton king.
Nat 1. Okay, that's why we have 500 thieves tools. Or 31, actually. That's fewer than I thought. We'll have to be a little bit more careful with those.
I've got a long road ahead.
Inside, we have the Cloak of Elemental Absorption. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you and deal an additional 1d6 to that element type on your next attack. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Who's got cloaks right now? Tava's wearing Cloak of Protection. He's wearing the Vivacious Cloak. Oh, I didn't know about this. Gain temporary hit points while casting a spell. In melee. Okay, I'll have to try and remember that. That's a good way for him to get hit points. She's got the cloak, the Flesh Melter Cloak. People who take her take 1d4 acid damage, so I guess... Yeah, we'll give this to Shadowheart. And then we'll read the letter to Ketheric. My darling husband, I know my time is drawing near. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave our little girl. But I'm not writing to lament our lot. It's ours and no others. Though the city of judgment is dark, I know Our Lady's light will find me, even there. I will see her shining spires and walk the silver gardens we've both dreamt of. I go to my reward, and leave quite a task to you yet, my heart. Seluna's light shines bright in our little one, but she will need a guide to keep on her path. I have no doubt that she will keep you on yours. It is the same path, Our Lady's path, and one day I know it will bring you both back to me. Only not too soon, I hope. I won't say goodbye. There is no loss, only temporary separation. How I love you. Forever, Melodia.
A letter from Ketheric's wife. Sounds like she loved him very much.
I was looking for a secret behind that portrait, but nothing. Okay, where to next?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I guess over into this room? No, we don't need to be here. Although I guess we can... Okay, hold on. This door, I guess we open up. I think we have a key here? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And now over into Balthazar's room, where there was like... I think there was some sort of trap in the bookshelves. We also have some corpses. Yikes. A heart. No thank you. I mean, if it was an alchemy ingredient, I'd take it, but gross. Piles of bones everywhere. Yeah, something nasty happened in here. What else do we have? Attention, acolytes. A reminder. Acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any requests to borrow from them must be given to me in advance and are like to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure you serve her still. Okay, so I think there was a book on poison here. And I think he's saying if we touch it, we get poisoned ourselves. It's trapped, maybe? We do have, because of the short rest, I think we have the mage hand back, so we might use that to check out those books. Let's see, we've got some Viscera, another heart. We've got the engraved Githyanki disc here. Let's check this one out. Tava started a conversation. No, she didn't. Let's read this. Who is she starting a conversation with? Okay, there's some kind of bug here with this. I'm not sure what to make of that. We'll come back to that later, I guess. We do have a clasped book, or clasped book. This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancer, Cressa Bone Daughter, dated 10 days ago. After the state the Fallen One was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. Oh no, this is from Balthazar, not Cressa herself. After the state the Fallen One was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That's what it would have wanted. It's not as if Cressa studying it's going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack far beyond what a mere tadpole could do. But she seems fond of the foul creature, let her play with it. Another entry seems to be written into this log dated a 10 day later. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the nautiloids to be deployed, she's been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute, and now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Ha! She'll come to heel again soon enough. Okay, there was something that went on the nautiloid, I guess. Maybe it was one of the, intellect devours, the little brains with legs running around? Okay, so we have some personal notes around here somewhere. We do have a moon lantern. I guess we could take that, though we don't need it. Let's check the heavy chest.
Someone there. A crooked touch.
Natty 1, again. What's going on with you, buddy? 32 is more like it.
No time to rest.
Another cloak. Deadly derivation. When you poison a foe, heal yourself for 1d4 hit points. Alright, well, nobody's doing any poison damage, so we'll send this to camp for now. Or maybe we'll send it to Gale or something. Not bad, but not something we can use with our current build. Goblins, the Maglubiate Gambit, I'm not interested in. We already have 8 billion incense, so what's one more? Rows of books, nothing. The skeleton, nothing. Okay, what else have we got here? Got the moon lantern. I don't think there's any reason to take that. The purple fluorite shard we can sell, I guess. So what is it, like 10 gold? 5 gold? Yeah, it's almost not worth picking up. I want to read his notes in order if we can find personal notes 1 somewhere. He does have a telescope.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Okay, what else we got going on here? Nothing too interesting there. We can loot his apprentice. Not a lot of use there, just a teeny tiny bit of gold. And then over here, personal notes 3. So we found personal notes 2 and 3. I wonder where personal notes 1 is.
Something good here, I hope.
Round flask. There's a traveler's chest. Yellow musk creeper petals. Potion of superior. Very nice. Take all those. Throw this lever. I'm not sure what that does. What else have we got? So then there's the bookcase, which we're pretty sure is trapped if we come over here. So we've got musty tomes, poison and venoms, galvanic interrogations, and conventional medicine. And then we got his 2 notes. I guess I'll read 2 and 3 since I don't know where 1 is.
Better not be cursed.
Note. Install a drain beneath the library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones, and it'll rust the spikes besides. A line slashes through the above, the same hand in fresh ink below. Disregard, the smell gives me sweet dreams. Okay, so conventional medicine is a spike trap. The poison book, I think, gives poison. And then here's notes 3. Requests from the next caravan. Any works by Mordenkainen. Must catch up on current events. No volo. Better a century of ignorance. Hinvellum. Holds ink like no other. Could harvest from an acolyte. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for Library. Current volume badly scorched. So, it seems like poison will poison us. Conventional medicine will spike trap us. So musty tomes and galvanic interrogations, it seems, are the ones we're not sure about. I feel like we can... Let's use the mage hand like we said we would. All right, let's be smart about it. Let's come a nice safe distance away. And then let's have, your boy here get his mage hand out. Okay. Mage Hand can start by checking rows of books. Oh no, he can't. He can't actually interact. Examine. What about pull with Mage Hand? I can't do it. Like, yeah, I can't click on it. It won't do it for me. Damn. Okay. Well, I mean, we're about to take a long rest. Do we want to interact with these? We're pretty sure 2 of them are...
I'd love to, thanks.
Pretty sure 2 of them are traps. Alright, let's... Hold on.
Can't give up.
Karlach has the most hit points, and we're due for a long rest. If we take some damage, it's fine. Let's have Karlach come over here and do some investigation for us. So, this is underneath galvanic interrogation. Let's see what happens if we just go to the rows of books. A swift and sudden death. Okay, I wonder if that's a clue. Conventional medicine was the spike trap. Potion of healing recipe. So, I think these right here on the ground are the spikes. I guess the acolyte didn't listen. Let's try galvanic interrogations. Lightning damage? Ah, okay. Brought some zombies out. Alright, well.
Down the hatch.
So galvanic means like it has something to do with lightning. I can't remember whether it's like galvanized metal or something like that. But the point was the trap was the 2 zombies. Conventional medicine will send the spikes up. We're pretty sure the poisons and venoms will spray a puff of poison at whoever's standing there. Do we have anyone who's immune to poison? I think we might have some resistances, but let's see. Necrotic and fire resistance. Necrotic resistance. Necrotic resistance. Necrotic and fire resistance. All right, so probably the last one is trapped. I'm pretty sure the poison one is definitely trapped, and the last one's probably trapped as well. But let's find out. My curiosity is getting the better of me. Musty tomes. Click. Okay, well, we got something good. Scroll of Cloud Kill. Very nice concentration spell for Shadowheart. Scroll of Feigned Death. I guess we sell. I don't have a real use for it. Same with Ray of Sickness. Oh, crap. I hit the wrong thing by accident. Where's the poison coming from? Well, it's poison clouds, so we're poisoned, but we're not taking damage, I don't think. She's got a lever over here, right? Let's pull that.
No one stopped me yet.
I don't see anything else we can do. I shouldn't have hit that. I didn't mean to hit that one. I was looking to see if hitting Musty Tomes would put more, like, valuable books in the things we'd already opened. What do we do with her? These doors are locked. Let's have Astarion maybe pick a lock as an action.
Let's crack it open.
Okay. And he can crack open the door and get some fresh air, I guess. Let's dash to the fresh air out of the poison. I think the lever probably fixed it, but let's not test it. Same with my assumption that we're not taking any damage from this poison. Okay, so we exit turn-based mode. Okay, so they're poisoned, but they're not taking damage. I use this lever. I guess it doesn't matter. Like, we're not taking damage. Okay, so I had to do that out of combat, I guess, but the poison should clear. All right, there we go. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We've done all the traps now, seen them all except for the spike trap. I don't know what Musty Tomes did. Something clicked when we touched it. So I thought maybe more treasure or something else interesting would show up because of Musty Tomes. Is the Traveler's Chest unlocked, or... Alright, there's some more stuff here.
At least things have
I thought we got in here before. So maybe the Musty Tomes, like, put some additional stuff in there or opened up a false bottom or something? I don't know. Okay, well I think that's Balthazar's room done.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Trying to think. We started near the door, then we came through... Which rooms have we done? Are we almost finished? We didn't really check this room, I don't think. Yeah, we have a scroll here called A Little Gift. Marcus, I assume no explanations needed for just how rare these appendages are, and I trust you shall make good use of them. You have a golden opportunity to please the General. Do not squander it. Access to the unwilling donor has proven difficult since the harvesting, but if I am afforded the opportunity, I shall pass along your gratitude. B. I guess that maybe was alchemy ingredients or something? This stuff's not that interesting to me. This should go out to... Yep, outside. Not sure what else we're looking at here. We might be done. Got rows of books. We do have a scroll of chromatic orb. And it's not bad. Maybe Shadowheart can use it. More books. Can't reach that. Wooden desk. Another wooden desk. Over here, a couple more desks, rows of books. Nothing of value. Nothing on these books, or bookshelves rather. Can't reach that apparently. Nothing in the cabinet. No word from Balthazar. Yeah, that's probably after we killed him. Alright, so this was some sort of library slash study. Nothing really interesting here either. So with that, I think we're done with the second floor rather. We came up here. Here's the iron door. We've been in there. We've been around here. We've been in there. We've been in that room. Yeah, I think that's everything. I think we're done. Okay. So yeah, I think we're done, which means just in case this is a problem for us to try to take a long rest, I am going to quick save. And then we're going to fast travel to the Last Light Inn. Okay, we're able to go there. Doesn't seem like it's like destroying anything. Do we have a merchant here somewhere? No, we don't. Is there a merchant anywhere on the map? I mean, we've got so much stuff that we need to sell. I sort of hoped that we could find a merchant and unload some of our goods, but there's nobody here at the inn. They're all at Moonrise Towers, the whole kit and caboodle. So I guess I shouldn't have done that. All right. Well, then the last thing we'll do this episode, this has run a little bit longer, but I did give you guys a warning that we were going to be doing looting for the most part. The one thing we'll do here is see what happens if you try to take a long rest inside Moonrise Tower. You might get a unique camp out of it. So that could be interesting. We might have to step outside, I'm not sure. Okay, can we take a long rest? Yes. Okay. So, Gale wants to chat. And maybe Shadowheart too. Not sure. Let's see what Gale has to say. Gale's mirror image. Wait, what? Did he leave?
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
On behalf of Gale?
You are speaking to a mere projection of Gale. His appearance, his voice, and a certain measure of his personality, reconstituted in this case to play as emissary and usher. Would you care to join him? What little I could glean from the portion of his mind that is open to me, it is a matter most urgent.
Okay, show me the way.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
Okay. Where? Yonder path? What? Oh, is it telling me to take a long rest? Or... Oh, poor dead Volo's here. So this is the tower, Moonrise Tower camp, I guess. So I think what that means is that we need to interact with Gale's mirror image and then start the long rest, and then when we go to sleep, we'll have this meeting.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of... Gladly. Simply
Okay. Oh, I just realized, is this him trying to get with me? Because he knows things progress with Shadowheart, maybe? We only had that one experience with him. Wasn't that strong?
I love this time of night.
All right, let's let this play out.
There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies.
I mean, I think she sees him as a friend, but I think she's also sharp enough to understand what's happening here. I don't think it hurts to be kind and compliment him on the effort he went to set this up for us, and hopefully we can let him down gently. So I think we will pick option number 1 here. It's breathtaking, Gale. Is this starry sky your doing?
Indeed. The curse is still present, of course. Just veiled and at arm's length for now. Not a trick I can repeat often, but tonight is different. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure.
Right. So he thinks now that we found the heart of the Absolute, probably that big tentacle monster, he thinks he has to blow himself up. Yeah, he's our friend. We don't want him to sacrifice himself to kill it. I refuse to believe this is the end. We'll find another way, I promise.
Thank you. But even if we do find another way, perhaps this is the right way. The end fate wishes for me. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms.
Why are you so sure it's inevitable? We haven't even found this heart of the Absolute yet.
I can feel it. Ever since we set foot in this strange, corrupted land. The closer we get, the heavier my own heart becomes. Stay with me a while, will you? Day will come all too soon, even in this place.
Okay, I don't want to like jumble up things with Shadowheart, but I think he's asking us to stay as a friend. So, yeah, I'm not going anywhere, Gale. I'll be by your side, whatever dawn brings.
Yes, but there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me, but it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mystra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either.
We'll stay with him and watch the stars in silence. All right, with that, our long rest is complete and we're ready for the finale tomorrow of Act 2 as we chase Ketheric Thorm down to the depths of the oubliette and confront him and his tentacle monster. Hopefully rescue our tiefling friends and proceed onwards to the famed city, Baldur's Gate. That's going to be next time. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, thanks for watching. I already said that. Take care. Take care.